Hey everyone, my name is James. I'm the founder of World Speaker Institute, and I'm a speaker trainer and a sales trainer serving speakers, coaches, and consultants who are making more than 10,000 a month and want to have a global impact.
Great. Can you go back to where you were before starting in Project Scale, emotionally, financially, mentally, physically, or spiritually, to kind of paint the picture of where you're at before joining?
Do I have to go back there? the, the truth is it was not a pretty place, and from the outside it looked uh, fantastic to most people who are watching in, but from the inside it was not a fun space. Before I started Project Scale, I was I was looking for a miracle was probably the easiest way. I didn't necessarily know that that's what I was looking for, but I was 100% looking for a miracle. I was looking for a way to uh, finally create the life that I wanted, and and I knew that what I was doing and the way I was doing it was not the way to get there, even though it looked like it was working. And so what I needed was something that could fundamentally change the way that the system that I was running to achieve that goal was working. Um, because my system just wasn't. Like, we were making money and there was people coming in, and again, it looked fantastic from the outside, but truly it was chaos on the inside. And so that was a reflection of what I was going through personally as well, where again it felt like chaos on the inside and all sunshine and daisies on the outside, and it just wasn't fun. Simple, it was not fun.
Love it. What is your business like now in terms of the shifts that you've created by being in Project Scale?
The biggest piece is that I'm running my business exactly the way I want to run my business right now, including the mistakes that I'm making. So the mistakes that I'm making right now are mistakes that I can laugh about and I can own fundamentally and go, okay, cool, I'm happy with making that mistake. And I actually know exactly what the answer is to solve this. And I'm not working that much, to be honest, which is exactly the piece. Well, I'm working more on building a lifestyle and a business around a lifestyle rather than the other way around. And I'm focusing more on my perfect client. So what I've done is, instead of going broad and one to many, 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 and having lots of, you know, not that not that perfect clients, if that makes sense, or lots of okay clients or lots of good clients, and the great clients get kind of mixed in and diluted inside of that. I pretty much removed all of that, and I'm only working with a group of people who I really genuinely love. It's easy work, and the results are exponential from putting in fundamentally less time and more focused effort with fewer people. And that's exactly the way I want to run my business. And that's been one of the most rewarding pieces. I've been able to buy a boat finally and get out on the water. I'm in my boat 2, 3, 4 days a week, before work, after work, during the work day. I'm at the beach every day. I'm at the gym. I'm really creating the lifestyle that I want, rather than not having time to create the lifestyle, which is a really big important piece for me. And that's in turn attracting the kind of person I want to work with, which is how I always set out to do it. So it's a big shift and it feels really good.
Yeah, epic. Thank you. What is the one thing that you think by joining Project Scale has moved the needle the most for you?
Oh, wow. Focus. Yeah, focus. Because the thing is 80% of what we're doing, 90% of what we're doing is most of the time kind of just useless in that particular point of time. And we do it because we think that we need to do it, or because we once got told by an unsolicited source that that's what we need to be doing, when actually we need to be focusing on a few things that work exponentially for us. So Project Scale has been about focus, and it's made me realize how often I get distracted by things that don't really matter, by things that might look 95% aligned, but it's in that 5% misalignment that we stack up and stack up and stack up that causes the burnout, that causes the lack of satisfaction, that just makes it not fun. And so focus has been the big piece for me. There is a close second piece on that as well, which is the importance of margins and cash in the bank. That's another huge piece. And that there was a big fundamental shift throughout Project Scale on margins and cash in the bank, a really big one. And that was very welcome.
Yeah. And that's definitely what plays out for anyone who's doing like multiple six figures. Number one, they feel overwhelmed all of the time because there's just so much to do. So the focus then becomes a critical thing. And then the second thing is they're in that launch loop where it's just like cash comes in and it's amazing and then just disappears and there's no margin left. So it's the perfect thing that kind of plays out for so many six-figure business owners as well. And that's a testament to the level of coachability that you have and the work that you've done on it as well. So it's been amazing to be able to see that growth from you. What do you think is the training that has made the difference the most?
Wow, good question. It's hard not to say models, really, because the thing is, it's very rare. It's very hard to find someone who teaches it on such a level that you can and you do. And what happens is when you actually understand how to create the models and you're facilitated to that understanding quite quickly, all of a sudden it caps the amount of time that you need to put into everything that you do by 80%. So I spend 20% of the time I used to spend on creating courses, creating content, creating slideshows for talks and all of these different things, because now I understand the framework to put all of the chaos of information that swirls around my brain every single day, all the time, into something that someone else can digest. That's been huge. Massive.
Yeah, 100%. And that's a perfect thing that plays out for so many people as well, just because they can work so intuitively, like yourself, and they can instantly just show up without any preparation and do a talk. And at the same time, then it just becomes either a long drawn out process to be able to create a structured approach or just like complete chaos as it is. And when we can create that channeling of that energy, especially for intuitive people, and that's where the real magic is. So I love that.
It also put me back in the student seat in a sense where it opened up a whole nother scope of learning and challenge for me, where I was like, okay, cool. I can just show up unprepared intuitively and I can smash it and people love it. But when integrating the models, it challenges me to do all of that even better, even faster, even more effectively, even more efficiently. And that to me was really important because that keeps it interesting and it keeps it fun. And I'm aiming for something big, So it put me back in that infant seat. And that's what we love as mentors, right? Is to constantly get put back in the infant seat so we've got something to work towards. That was huge.
Yeah, magical. Thank you. Why would you recommend other people join Project Scale?
You don't know what you don't know about your business. And most people, most business coaches, and I've coached with multiple and I've met many, and I am one myself. Most business coaches focus on the top end results. They focus on all the sales, they focus on all the numbers, they focus on the flamboyancy of the content and how you look. And it's not about how you look from the outside, it's about how you are operating from the inside. And what happens with Project Scale is one of the key metrics in Project Scale is your fulfillment and your happiness in life. And the question is whether your current system and your beliefs of how you run that system are actually bringing you to create that fulfillment in your life. And that metric alone highlights all the things you've been ignoring and all the chaos in the system. And with work and with focused effort over the time that you're in Project Scale, it fundamentally changes. You start making more money with less effort. You've got more money left over, which is beautiful. And you realize that it actually can be easy. It really can be easy.
Yeah, certainly can. What would you say to someone who was thinking about working with me, but they're on the fence or they were just skeptical?
You don't want to hire a mentor that you think is perfect for you, because automatically you create a bias in your mind that that mentor is the miracle that you've been searching for. You need a mentor who you're not sure about. You need a mentor who challenges the way that you think. Otherwise, you're only going to solidify the same way you're already doing it. If you feel perfectly comfortable, if it feels perfect for you, it's not going to change the way you're doing things, and you're not going to get any different to what you've already got. So if you're on the fence, good, congratulations, and lean into the discomfort, because growth comes out of discomfort. It does not come from comfort. So think less and do it.
Great. I think that's the perfect thing to be able to wrap up on. Thank you for sharing your experience in Project Scout.
Thank you.
So there we go, guys. Absolutely amazing results from James here. It's been an amazing journey to be able to see it unfold for James, as there's been a lot of personal shifts throughout this journey as well. We're going to add in some of the tangible results that he actually interrupted one of our trainings to be able to share the results that he actually achieved in a tangible financial sense recently. So we're going to share that after this, but we're going to just give you the opportunity now. If you want to get amazing results just like James, then you can just apply for Project Scale down below here, and will allow you to be able to see if it's going to be a fit for you to be able to scale up your business while scaling down your time in it. So click below to apply, and we'll get into the next part of the video.
I'm going to give you a testimonial. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna say to everyone that's listening that it really does work. You know, that the philosophy and the mindset that Cody's giving here makes a fundamental difference. And when we signed up to the full container, the full 12-month container in March, it's interesting because the way that Cody's teaching and what he's talking about here was able to change the mindsets of my team, especially, and my business partner as well, has made everything easier with more flow and smoother. And people are less worried at jumping at stuff super quickly, and they're creating more urgency. And strangely enough, I've been on hiatus now for almost 6 weeks. I've done barely anything. I've turned up to our 3-day event this week. I've been on retreat. I've been on holidays. My business partner's been cruising through with the team. The team's been doing what they do. And, you know, I just had a look like earlier on the call, and so far this month, we've done 124,000 cash in the bank. And it's been the easiest month we've ever had in the business ever. And I'm just like, shit, son, that's wild. And it is just this incremental mindset change of just going, hey, you don't need to work as hard as you think you do. Step back for a moment, give people some space, especially clients who are needy. Give them some space, because actually they're crying out for help, but they're not ready to take it. And then the moment they just go, I'm in, at that point they become a great client. And it's been so awesome to watch my team changing and to watch my business partner changing and adopting that. And we're doing the least we've ever done, and we're making the most we've ever made. And we're finally getting time to spend on the business and on the container to fix our mistakes and to improve the container so that we can really focus in on our results. But before, that was hard to do because we were spending so much time talking to people, connecting with people, trying to get that cash flow coming in. And now we're actually able to focus on our integrity of the business, our business values, and most importantly, where our containers are working and aren't working, so that we can create way better results, so that we're more congruent when we actually sell. And it's really starting to go to another level. So this stuff works. And what you've done, Cody, for us so far is just it's just so amazing. And I've finally been able to rest, which is just so freaking cool. So thank you. And I just wanted to give that big shot of confidence in here for the team, for everyone that's here, because this stuff truly works. So listen so closely if that's you, because
the shift it's so worth it, man. It's so worth it. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that amazing experience. And it's a testament to the work that you've done and the level of coachability that you have as well. So it's a testament to you. So there we go, guys. Absolutely amazing results, both on a personal level and a tangible level for James. If you want to get amazing results just like this, then you can apply for Project Scale below. The link is going to be there. It is very exclusive in terms of who we work with. It needs to be a fit for both you and for us. So we need to be able to make sure that there's that match up to move forward. And we'd love to have you apply regardless to be able to see if we're going to be a fit, to be able to support you to be able to get results just like this in the future.